Ladies and gentlemen, amidst HiFi hurdles, NIO shines, displaying resilience and unparalleled assets. Let's dive in. Guys, back to life. Revival. And here's something that all NIO investors should pay attention to. And that is that NIO will never end. Alright, so what happened? Well, HiFi, they were in trouble, and they essentially came to an end. They stopped factory production, and they were on the brink of extinction. The chief operating officer was crying on the live stream and begging for help. But later it turned out that HiFi had something valuable, maybe their brand image, and their design, fantastic design. So Chang'an extended a helping hand, and it's clear that they acquired 50% of HiFi and saved them. And they will see some kind of merger between HiFi and Avatar. Avatar 1.1 and Avatar 1.2. Those cars are quite good, but they are not selling much. So they will combine them and give them to the R&D team to work on and similar things. And the company is back. Today they announced good news that factory production will start again, and wow, back to life, guys. And this shows that some companies go down and end which have absolutely no value. But a company like HiFi, in which in my opinion there is no value because they use a lot of things from Bosch and they have very few self-designed things. Self-made things are few, self-engineered things are few. But they have fantastic designs and a revolutionary way of thinking, I think. But think about NIO. NIO has so much that everyone wants, all the patents, and what does NIO have? 6,000 or 7,000 patents, just NIO patents, just a huge stock of patents, NIO swapping infrastructure, charging infrastructure, #1 most chargers, and among all EV companies in China, #1 in charging infrastructure and swapping infrastructure combined. NIO has 3 times more infrastructure than Tesla. Do you think this has any value? Let me tell you, these 6,000 plus chargers, charging stations, plus swap stations cost nearly $2 billion to build. Okay, they spent so much money on this. So does this mean anything for another company? So think about it this way. If we encounter a critical problem or run out of money at NIO, someone else will come who wants to buy NIO or maybe buy 50% of the company like Chang'an did. And remember, NIO CEO is good friends with many other CEOs. One phone call, one meeting there, he'll get the money. And maybe you don't know, but when William Lai, the CEO of NIO, first discussed creating an EV company, he got the necessary funds and green light with just 15 minutes with the founder and CEO of JD. That's his power, that's the level of his financial savviness. He's a different caliber of person. He can make some phone calls and money will come from somewhere, maybe even from under a stone. In the desert in Abu Dhabi. Alright. As I mentioned, NIO is spending a lot of money on R&D, but the fruits of success will come in the next 2 years, this year and the next, with the 2 sub-brands. But if they run into any issues, many companies will be lining up to take a piece of NIO, waiting to get their hands in NIO pocket, essentially wanting to become a part of NIO. So, I think investors should never worry about NIO running out of money. This should not be something that bothers you. And in that sense, I also believe that NIO can never go bankrupt, because if these car companies don't come forward to help NIO, the government will step in. And the government loves NIO. First, when they saved NIO in 2019, they made a lot of money, and then they received a lot of funds. And NIO is one of the top employers in the Anhui province. Just in the province, they give their CEO a better salary than what they get from NIO. The CEO gets nothing from NIO. The government gives them more money. How strange is that? Providing jobs to people. Because they employ the most people in Anhui province, I am 100% confident that NIO will never go bankrupt. Right? People are saying NIO will go bankrupt. Look at HiFi. Who will save them? There is no logical reason. But hey, people see things differently. But do you see any value in NIO? Absolutely. There is a lot of value in NIO. When you see other CEOs praising NIO, praising the NIO CEO, like when you see the Geely CEO praising NIO, or even the Chery CEO praising NIO, this is something amazing. Alright? You don't see this everywhere. Have you ever seen this in the US automobile market? Have you seen the GM CEO praising the Tesla CEO or the Tesla CEO praising the GM CEO? No, you never see this. Alright. And the fact that they are great friends and together, they respect each other, even if they are competitive teammates. This is the perspective of the NIO CEO, and they don't want anyone to go bankrupt. And when asked about Hifai's situation, they said, they are very sorry for them, even if they are competitors to some extent. But you should also understand that this person is very respected. They don't call anyone useless, which I think, doesn't help in sales. But this shows their simplicity, right? These are signs of their good character, their personality. They are very simple, down to earth, and great people, and everyone loves them. The government loves them, and other automobile company CEOs love them too. And it's just a matter of who will be ready to help NIO if difficulties arise. And I believe that many companies will be ready to help NIO, the Geely CEO. If you want to ask them for help, they can finalize the deal in no time. And I'm not worried at all about bankruptcy. And if you are worried about bankruptcy and their cash burn, then understand that all this is going towards a good cause. This is being spent on infrastructure, which is currently worth $2 billion, and it's growing even more. They will become the most dominant player in terms of infrastructure. In a sense, they will be almost like Sinopec or Petrokina. The level of dominance and infrastructure will be very high. They are spending money on that. They are spending more money on R&D to develop better cars. They are spending more money on patents, making their own chips. They are the tech leader there in China. They are not going down. All right, make that very clear. They are spending a lot of money. Yes, but they are the tech leader there in China, and everything they have is very valuable. Everything is very valuable. And if they run out of money, which I don't think will happen, someone will definitely come and rescue them, so that you should not worry about bankruptcy at all, and spread this message. All right. NIO is so valuable that everyone wants to be a part of NIO. NIO resilience and value shine amid Hifai challenges. With extensive patents, infrastructure, and CEO connections, NIO financial stability is assured. Government support and industry respect underscore its secure future, despite significant expenditures. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.